Ronnie-Ward from the Ditmas Park section of the Flatbush neighborhood, Brooklyn, in the city of New York. A video on YouTube uploaded January 26, 2022. Yeah, January 26, 2022. So it's like 4 years ago and about a month. Yeah, 4 years and a month ago. 72,949 views. It's on the the YouTube channel NOAA Satellites. Yeah. It says Hunga Tonga-Hunga, apai, located in the South Pacific Kingdom of Tonga, has erupted 3 times in less than 30 days. Okay, well, I still don't know when the 30 days is. It says the volcano has sporadically erupted since 2009, with the most recent activity beginning in late December 2021, when a series of Circean. Okay, well, on January 13, 2020, NOAA's goes west satellite captured the second eruption. And look, if the eruption had a radius of. Then the previous eruption on January 20th, December 20th. But an even more intense series of explosions began on January 15th. January 15th, the eruptions generated atmospheric shock waves, sonic booms, and tsunami waves that traveled the world and were heard as far away as Alaska. I still can't. You know what? This is so poorly written. This is so poorly written that I can't even figure it out. 3 times in less than 30 days. Well, this was posted on January 26, 2022. Sporadically since 2009. Recent activity beginning, December 2021 to January, that would be 30 days. Yeah, December 2021 to, like January 30, yeah, that would work. So starting in December 2021, which is the last 30 days, is when this activity began. And there was a series of Circean eruptions. Series of Circean eruptions built up and reshaped the island while sending bursts of tephra and volcanic gases spewing from the vent. Okay, so on January 13th, NOAA, National Oceanic and Atmospheric Goes West satellite, the satellite captured the second eruption. The second eruption was on January 13th. The satellite caught it, it says. According to local officials. I don't know who local officials are. What local officials? According to local officials, the eruption, a radius of 161.5 miles, and sent ash 12.4 miles into the air. It was more powerful than the previous eruption. So the first eruption was on December 20th, but an even more intense series of explosions began on January 15th. The eruptions generated atmospheric shock waves sonic far as away as Alaska. Credits NOAA, NASA Goddard Space Flight Center, CIRA, Japan Meteorological Agency, International Gemini Observatory, Damien Grial and Cecil Sabu. Music credits, Safe from Harm by Ryan Grogan, APRAUPM. NOAA satellites, 14,600 subscribers. About NOAA satellites. NOAA satellites. The NOAA Satellites and Information Service, referred to as NESDIS. Well, what does NESDIS stand for? NOAA. IS is Information Service. ESD. I don't know what the acronym means. NESDIS. Is a line office under the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration. Oh, NESDIS is a division of NOAA. The National Environmental Satellite Data. Oh, that's what it is. Oh, here it is. NESDIS stands for National Environmental Satellite Data. Yeah, National Environmental Satellite Data and Information Service. Is dedicated to providing timely access to global environmental data from satellites and other sources to promote, protect, and enhance the nation's, United States, economy, security, environment, and quality of life. Learn more at www.nesdis.noaa.gov. NESDIS manages NOAA's constellation of environmental satellites and their subsequent data. Oh, so the satellites belong to NOAA, but NESDIS manages it. We welcome your comments on our videos and expect that our conversations here will be courteous. What do you mean courteous? What does that mean? I don't know what that means. NESDIS.NOAA. Facebook.com NOAA-NESDIS. Twitter NOAA Satellites. Goes-r.gov. Oh, JPSS. JPSS. NOAA.gov. Joined the YouTube on December 19th, 2013. There's only 14.6 thousand, 14,600 subscribers, 731 videos, and they've had 5,306,000 views in the past. Well, that says of today, 13 years ago. Well, 13 years ago. Yeah, 13 years ago. 731 videos. Okay. All right, so this is it. So this is the video. So this is the video. Yeah. So let me do this. Wait a minute. So this is the video. Okay. All right. I'm going to be quiet. Yeah. Let's go back to the beginning. Oh, God. God damn it. Wait a minute. 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 Stop. 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 So here I go again. I'm going to start it again. Yeah, because you couldn't read all the words. Okay, well, this is where I was. An official website of the United States government. Here's a NESDIS. Yeah. Home. The Hunga Tonga-Hunga Eruption, a multi-hazard event. January 26th, 2022. Yeah. And then they had this YouTube thing here. So I clicked on that. Download MP4. Hunga Tonga, located in South Pacific Kingdom, has erupted 3 times in less than 30 years. has erupted 3 times in less than 30 years. The volcano has sporadic eruptions in 9, with the most recent activity beginning late. Three times in less than 30 days. Oh, I see. Okay, began on satellite-based LiDAR and LIMB sounder data indicated that the eruption was strong enough to send volcanic material well into the lower stratosphere, which generally begins 9 miles up in this part of the world, where, according to raw in-sonde data from Fiji, easterly winds propelled the ash. Scientists watch closely when volcanic materials reach this relatively dry layer of the atmosphere because particles linger longer and travel further than when they remain in the lower, wetter troposphere. Oh my God. The plume of material created what volcanologists call an umbrella cloud with crescent-shaped bow shock waves. Oh my God. These also triggered a vast number of lightning strikes that were seen by the geostationary lightning mapper on board the Goes West satellite. The umbrella cloud was about 500 kilometers, 300 miles in diameter, said Michigan Tech volcanologist Simon Karn. This is comparable to Pinatubo and one of the largest of the satellite era? What's the satellite era? However, the involvement of water in the Tonga eruption may have increased the explosivity compared to purely magnetic eruption like Pinatubo. It has been estimated that the eruption was the equivalent of around 10 megatons of TNT. Hunga Tonga first formed between December 2014 and January 15th, in 2 months. When the previously underwater volcano erupted, when all the dust, rock, and ash settled, a newly formed island remained between 2 older islands, with the summit reaching 400 feet high. It was the first of its kind to form in 53 years. So scientists have been able to study its birth and evolution in vivid detail from space. This volcano is about 40 miles north of Tonga's main island, Tonga Tapau, near the international date line. Tonga is home to 105,000 people in northeastern New Zealand and southeast of Fiji. The blast and associated tsunami, significant damage along the western coast of the main island of a thick layer of ash remains across, said the New Zealand High Commission in a recent statement. At least 2 Tongans have lost their lives to the recent eruption, and thousands more are battling the remaining debris. One major concern is access to safe drinking water, which can be contaminated by ash and smoke from the blast. In addition to local damage, the powerful explosion triggered large waves and tsunami advisories that reached Australia, New Zealand, Japan, and the west coasts of North and South America. Parts of Japan saw waves as high as 9 feet tall, And the west coast of the United States receives swells around 3 and 4 feet high. In Peru, 2 people died from the high water, and an oil spill was caused by the waves. An oil spill by the waves. Volcanic ash advisory centers. Where are those at? Are responsible for issuing volcanic ash advisories 24/7. VAAC forecasters use information from NOAA satellites to monitor clouds whose location, evolution, and or special properties are consistent with volcanic activities. Right? The satellites can estimate the height of an ash cloud's extent of ash and estimate the amount of ash present. The GOES West GLM also imaged thousands of lightning flashes during the eruption. The advisories are also useful to air traffic controllers because large amounts of ash can significantly damage aircraft and are major safety concerns. Given the remote location of most volcanoes and the rapid formation and expansion of volcanic clouds, geostationary satellites like GOES and SATEM are the primary tool for monitoring volcanic clouds. Since they orbit 22,236 miles above the Earth's equator, at the same speed Earth rotates. Have a constant view of the same area. Eruptions in real time, but they're right above the equator. Approximately 90% of the world's volcanoes are not regularly monitored for activity. In addition, the large volumes of satellite data now available make manual examination impractical. The need to distill large amounts of data into actionable information for time of volcanic eruption detection led to the development of an automated detection tool. The Volcanic Cloud Analysis Toolkit system automatically detects new eruptive events and issues alerts when new events occur. NOAA satellite data are critical endpoints for WorldCat. Satellites operated by NOAA and its international partners play a crucial role in detecting volcanic activity, alerting those in harm's way of an eruption and monitoring the hazards associated with volcanic eruptions. Oh, here's one for NESDIS. Southern deep freeze creates mesmerizing cloud streets? What the hell's that talking about? Oh, that's Florida. Well, my God. Well, let's see what this is real quick. Yeah, just because I want to see what it is. This was posted on February 9th. Yeah, 5 days before Valentine's Day. To help celebrate, we're sharing 14 of our classic satellite-themed Valentine's Day cards for your February 14th. This collection is perfect for sending a little affection across any distance. I know that I love you. You satellite me up. It's hard to stay focused when you're in my orbit. Your love launches me into orbit. My love is geosynchronous. If loving you is a crime, then Suomi, my love goes on and on. You're the Geo to my Leo. You're the Geo to my Leo. Your love strikes me like lightning. Oh, that's Lake Michigan. That's Illinois and Indiana. Yeah, I can tell it. That's Lake Michigan up there. It is Lake Michigan. I can tell. Yeah, that's Lake Michigan up here. This is Lake Michigan. That's Indiana, and that's Illinois. That's a band of lightning strikes. You're my world. You're so down to earth. Yeah, you're so down to earth. You make my world visually stunning. I love you, Noah. With love from Noah. I guess that's where Noah is. Guess that's where Noah is, I guess. I don't know where Noah is. Oh, what's this? I don't know. I can't imagine what that really is. Cloud formations, horizontal convective rolls. Satellite goes 19, goes east. February 1st, 2026. The recent Arctic blast that prompted freeze warnings as far south as southern Florida created a captivating phenomenon over the waters of the Gulf and Atlantic on Sunday, February 1st. Long parallel bands of clouds called horizontal convective rolls, better known as cloud streets. These formations can develop when cold, dry air flows over warmer water. As the air absorbs heat and moisture from below, cumulus clouds form, usually aligned with the wind direction, and the satellite imagery above a gap of clear skies is visible between the coastline and where the cloud streets begin. That's due to the time and distance it takes the cold air to pick up the heat and moisture from the water to form clouds. To 23 degrees Fahrenheit in Winter Haven, 29 degrees in Tampa, 30 degrees in West Palm Beach, and 35 degrees in Miami. That's pretty cold. Keeps watch over most of North America. including the contiguous United States and Mexico, as well as Central and South America, the Caribbean, and the Atlantic Ocean. Hazardous weather, including severe weather, winter storms, tropical storms. Well, here's more about the Hunga Tonga. Video shows eruption day before tsunami. Well, this is from the BBC. This article's huge. It's huge. Yeah, it's really long. Yeah, how the Tonga-Hunga volcano produced the most intense lightning ever seen. This was written the 13th day of July, 2023. A year afterwards. A year and a half almost. The eruption of Hunga Tonga-Hunga apai produced one of the most extreme lightning storms ever, and it has given scientists a unique glimpse into the volcano's secrets. Okay, they say the volcano exploded violently in January 2022, blasting 2.4 cubic miles of rock, ash, and sediment straight up, producing a plume 36 miles high. It was the biggest atmospheric explosion to be recorded by modern instruments. The enormous volcanic cloud blanketed the region and was so big it could be seen by astronauts orbiting on board the International Space Station. A mega tsunami with waves 147 feet high were hurled outwards by the eruption, devastating the islands of Tonga, causing damage as far away as Russia, Hawaii, Peru, and Chile. At least 6 people lost their lives in the tsunami, according to reports, including 2 in Peru. No. When was this published? 14 April 2023. The 2022 Hunga Tonga mega tsunami near field simulation of a once-in-a-century event. Catastrophic tsunami, and contends for the largest natural explosion in more than a century. The main island suffered waves up to, this says 17 meters, 45 meters, comfortably placing HTHH. Hunga Tonga-Hunga, yeah, in the Mega Tsunami League. We present a tsunami simulation of the Tonga archipelago calibrated by field observations, drone and satellite data. Our Simulation emphasizes how the complex, shallow bathymetry of the area acted as a low-velocity wave trap, capturing tsunami for more than 1 hour. Despite its size and long duration, few lives were lost. Simulation suggests that Hunga Tonga location relative to resistance saved Tonga from a worst outcome. Verse 22 seems to have been a lucky escape. Other oceanic volcanoes have the capacity to spawn futures as it relates to the state of understanding volcanic explosions, tsunami, and provides a framework for assessment of future hazards. Oh my God, it's just too much. It's all too much. It is too much. Yeah, like you can't see these things. That's so small you can't see them. Tsunami rock. What's this? Hunga Tonga-Hunga. Oh, 174. Yeah. Oh, it's south of the equator, I guess. Less than 100 meters. Okay, God. Lord have mercy. What's this? Event 1, Event 2, Event 3. Height above. Oh my God. It's a lot of information. Oh my God. You know what? These are not very well made. They just aren't very well made. No, they're not. Possible disturbance. Oh my God. PDA. Possible disturbed PDA. What's this picture of? What's that saying? Active shoots with debris fans? I don't know what that means. Oh my God, these are so complex. I mean, they're really complex. I mean, they're really complex. Too much information in one chart. Yeah. Way too much information in one chart. Yeah. Nobody can understand these charts. No. Too much. Too much information in one chart. Yeah. Here's the last one. Yeah, you can't. They're meaningless. They're meaningless. They're meaningless. We consider our work to be of prescient value. First, it informs on the tsunami hazard posed by future eruptions. Posed by future eruptions and other submarine volcano with shallow vents situated along oceanic arcs. We contend that is an excellent natural laboratory to test hypotheses and models that can be deployed elsewhere to better understand similar eruptions and subsequent tsunami as preserved in the geological record. Oh my God. Oh my God, they got equations in here. This is ridiculous. Tsunamigenic blast sequence. Oh my God. I swear to God. You know what it makes it sound like? It makes it sound like they did it on purpose and caused it to happen. Yeah, it was a planned event. That's what it makes it all sound like. It's too much information. This is too much information, too detailed, in too many places. Yeah, this goes on and on. Look at all this writing in here. I mean, this goes on and on and on. I mean, look at how long this is. All these contributors, all these people. Look at all this. This is crazy. Crazy? All this? All of this. Look how long it is. I mean, there's no way you could read all this. It goes on and on and on and on and on. And on and on. Forever. Yeah, it's crazy. It's really crazy. Same thing with the BBC's too much information. Yeah. Well, now you can take tours there. Solo traveler, Tonga, 3-point hour. I swear to God. I don't know, man. Ancient Tonga culture. I mean, $150 to go on a tour. Now you can take tours there. Ancient Tonga culture tour, 24. Tonga holiday. Tonga 1 hour. I mean, it's just ridiculous. The Hunga Tonga. Oh, here you go. Here's some images. Oh, this here. Oh, this shows it from out on the ocean. Yeah. Look at that. Boy, I'll tell you what. Oh, here you go. Well, this is striking. It is. How'd they get these pictures? I mean, look at this picture. Look at these. Where were these taken from? These are at sea level. Look at these. What's this? Look at these. How'd they get these pictures? They must have been right there on the water waiting for it to happen. Yeah. That's right. What's this person doing? I can't imagine what they're doing. Oh, well, that's enough of that. Yeah. Yeah, it's 46 minutes long on this one video. It's too much to take in. Too much information to get your mind around. It's inconsistent. It is all inconsistent. The truth isn't really in here. That's what. It's not scientific. It's not. It should not be this complicated to understand it. It really shouldn't be.